and coming away smartly there towards the centre was Our Feline. Little lead settling down. Arctic Seed showing some pace as well. Japasu hunting up along the inside and Supreme Cognac wider out. As they settle down into stride and going to the lead, Arctic Siege immediately taken on by Supreme Cognac. Supreme Cognac strides to the lead out of the straight by 3 or 4 in front. Arctic Siege settles second the rails, followed by Japasu. Then over on the outside of him is Shine the Torch, followed by Our Feline trapped deep around that turn. And last of all, dropping out there is Comedy Special. Along the back of the track they stride, and Supreme Cognac at the 1,000-metre mark is 4 lengths in front. Arctic Siege is second, Japasu third the rails, followed by one off the fence, Shine the Torch. Out wider than Our Feline, and Comedy Special is back at the rear. Along the back of the track they stride at about the 700-metre mark now, and Supreme Cognac's a length in front. Arctic Siege is second, 3 lengths away then Japasu, the inside of Shine the Torch. Then further back came Comedy Special, and Our Feline's now dropped out to last of all. About 500 metres to go along the side, and getting right up along the inside, Arctic Siege when Supreme Cognac left the fence, and Arctic Siege strides to the lead with 400 metres to go. Out after it is Shine the Torch, followed by Japasu, and wider out Comedy Special coming into it. 250 to go on the turn. Arctic Siege straightens up a length or so in front. Comedy Special out wide is running home well, and then further back came Shine the Torch and Japasu. It's Arctic Siege a length in front. Comedy Special trying hard with Japasu up along the inside. Arctic Siege the rider getting plenty out of it though. It's clear near the line, and Arctic Siege wins the first by a length and a half over Comedy Special second. Japasu was third, followed by Shine the Torch. A gap back then in the field, the other two, Supreme Cognac and Our Feline. Stand by for the numbers on the first. That late scratching was Night Image. And the numbers about to come up on race number 1. Number 7 is the winner. Stand well. Light on. Saturn racing this time. Out towards the centre of the track there, coming away fast was Rower in the early stages, along with Misty Ghost showing pace. Nearer the inside, hunted up in the early stages there, would be Spritford. Now Spritford goes to the lead, and second placing on the outside is Misty Ghost. The rider's lost the cap on that. Settling third came More Percent, followed by his outside was Rower. Then further back in the field as they worked their way out of the straight was Yo Play Saint, followed by over on his outside was Full Session, and 3 away last of all is Red Riverman. Along towards the back of the track they stride about 1,000 metres out, and the leader over on the outside is Misty Ghost. It's a neck in front of Sprit for the inside. They've sprinted clear then on the rest. Mo Percent is third, about 8 lengths away. Then in behind them came Rower, followed by Full Session the outside of Yo Play Saint, and last of all is Red Riverman down the back, and the pace is on. Spritford again moves through on the inside to join Misty Ghost the outer. They're still about 6 in front of Mo Percent third. In behind them then came Rower, followed by on the outside Full Session. Then a length and a half away came Yo Play Saint, and Red Riverman back at the rear. This pair starting to come back to the field as they come off the back with about 400 metres to go. Spritford the inside and Misty Ghost on the outside. 2 lengths away then came Mo Percent running on. In behind them Rower as the field starts to bunch, and Full Session running on as well. 200 metres to go. They're about to straighten up, and the leader over on the outside now is Mo Percent, who's moved up 3 wide and grabbed the lead. Misty Ghost is trying to go with it. Then came Spritford, and further back Full Session with Yo Play Saint. In the run home though, Mo Percent, it's clear with 50 metres to go, and Mo Percent comes on and records a good win by 3 or 4 on the line to Misty Ghost. Third placing Rower up along the inside from Yo Play Saint. Then Full Session, who weakened, followed by Red Riverman, and Spritford was last in. Stand by for the placings after the running of the second event on the program. You'll find that Mo Percent will be the winner. Stand by for the numbers. Sat racing this time, Rusty Jean and also Mr. Glamour begun okay. Hunting up in the early stages, All Timber to lead. All Timber lead settling down from Mr. Glamour. Fusion hunting up along the inside from Rusty Jean. Up in that forward division as well as Mr. Christian. Mr. Glamour in behind them with Rusty Jean getting back now. Followed by him behind them came Gem Trees. Back out of its ground is Caldermead Lane. And Cash Pack is back at the rear. Along the side of the track they come. All Timbers 2 or 3 in front. Mr. Christian is second. Third the rails came Fusion, followed by Mr. Glamour. Then Rusty Jean the outside, a length and a half away. Then Gem Trees, Caldermead Lane. And Cash Pack back at the rear, about to round the home turn. Mr. Christian's grabbed the lead. Mr. Glamour's out after it. Then came further back was Rusty Jean, and further back the rails came Fusion. In the straight, 200 metres to go. Mr. Glamour has now moved up to Mr. Christian. Mr. Glamour's grabbed the lead and raced away 2 in front of Mr. Christian under the whip. Then came further back was Fusion, and at the head of the rest, Rusty Jean, but onto the line, Mr. Glamour, an easy winner. Mr. Glamour by 3 lengths. Up in the centre, Fusion would have got second. Tight for third, Rusty Jean or Mr. Christian. In behind them then to pull up was Gem Trees. Further back then, a gap back Cash Pack and Caldermead Lane, with All Timber, who knocked up to finish last of all. Stand by for the numbers. We'll check them after this event in Adelaide. Over on the outside, Mighty Murray showing pace shortly after the start. Kude Sayer missed the start there and settling down into stride. Driving through on the inside, Sweet Myrtle. It'll be up amongst the leaders with Mighty Murray. Wider out, Wizbo, who's showing pace in the early stages. Sunshine Prince is there with Galmond, a length and a half away. Then Mighty Murray, followed by getting back into midfield was Sweet Manitou. Then 2 lengths away, Rego Alley, followed by Swingbridge. Back out of its ground, back towards the rear of the field there is Kude Sayer. And last of all, it's Dusty prior to turning for home. And down along the inside, it's Wizbo in front. In second placing, ranging up now is Galmond. Sweet Myrtle just in behind them from Sunshine Prince. And further back in the field, then on the home turn was Mighty Murray as they swing the home turn. And out in the centre, Galmond has gone to the lead. Sunshine Prince is trying hard. Wizbo fighting back from Sweet Myrtle, the rails. It's Galmond over half a length in front. Trying hard, getting through now is Mighty Murray, and Wizbo near the inside fighting back. Galmond hanging on, and Galmond's won it. Galmond has just won from Mighty Murray, Wizbo. In behind them, Sunshine Prince out wider to pull up. Then further back came Swing Bridge, who made ground. Sweet Manitou in behind them with Myrtle Prince, followed by It's Dusty. Then in behind them to pull up there would have been Rego Alley. It was back amongst the tail enders with Kude Sayer, who missed the start, and it was one of the last in. Stand by for the numbers after the running of the 4th event on the program. Light comes on, they're ready for the cup. One rearing a little there. Settles again, King Kelton it was. They're set, they're racing in the cup. Coming away a little slowly there, Jindy's Gift towards the inside, it's hunting up now. Prince Soretto will lead them settling down. Jindy's Gift hunted up now to second. Gamalama is third on the outside as they settle down into stride. Then King Kelton, half a length away, Lord Nisku on the outside. Then came Nutshell out 3 wide. In behind them, Coda K's being eased back. Sinai passing it. Island Pride's got back towards the rear. And last of all is Let's Celebrate. Rounding the home turn the first time at about the 1,500 metre mark in the cup. And Prince Soretto, it is the pacemaker. In second placing on the outside is Gamalama. Jindy's Gift, the run of the race, third behind the leader. King Kelton's one off the fence. Lord Nisku out 3 wide. In behind them then came Island Pride, followed by Sinai, it's outside. Then came Nutshell, followed by Let's Celebrate. And last of all, Coda K's. They've gone past the judge out of the straight. 1,250 metres to go in the Woolamai Cup. And the leader to the back is Prince Soretto by half a length. Gamalama is second, the outside. Then Jindy's Gift, the rails. Lord Nisku's got into one off the fence. Then came King Kelton, followed by Sinai about to go forward. In behind them, the rails came Island Pride, followed by Nutshell. Coda K's, and last of all now is Let's Celebrate. Long towards the 800 metre mark in the cup. Prince Soretto is being joined now by Gamalama on the outside. Length and a half away then came Lord Nisku. Jindy's Gift, followed by Island Pride. Then King Kelton about 5 off the lead, followed by Sinai improving around the outside. Length and a half away then came Nutshell, followed by Coda K's and Let's Celebrate at the rear. Along the side, 550 metres out in the cup, Prince Soretto again draws a neck in front of Gamalama. They've sprinted 5 lengths then on Jindy's Gift third. Then came Lord Nisku, followed by King Kelton. Sinai at the head of the rest, followed by Island Pride, Nutshell, Coda K's, and last of all, Let's Celebrate. About to round the home turn in the cup, and Prince Soretto again draws 2 lengths in front. Gamalama on the outside under the whip. Then further back came Jindy's Gift down the outside, and Lord Nisku running on along the rails, and King Kelton looking for the way clear. In the straight, Prince Soretto with 100 to go. It's well clear. Jindy's Gift is trying hard, but Prince Soretto for the cup. Prince Soretto scores by 2 lengths. Jindy's Gift was second, a length away third, King Kelton. In behind them then came Let's Celebrate, who made up a lot of ground in the run home, followed by Gamalama, Lord Nisku, Island Pride, Sinai. In behind them then was Nutshell, and Coda Kays was last in the 1989 Black Douglas Woolamai Cup. Wait the placings. Black Douglas Woolamai. Race number 6 on the program. All in light about to come on. Race 6 at Woolamai, light on, they're set. Python a bit fractious, they're set, they're racing this time. Python missed it half a length. Gaitas won the start down near the inside with Glen Valley Gift showing some pace, as well as Cross Gauntlet on the rails. Settling down into stride, Glen Valley Gift goes to the lead out of the straight. A couple trap very wide ringside, and likewise Dallaston Miss as they head out of the straight and towards the 1100 metre mark. It's Glen Valley Gift leading. Python's gone up to second. Ringside the outside is third, followed by Cross Gauntlet. Gaeta sits outside. They're followed by the top weight Velba's Orphan. In behind them then racing back in second last placing is Dallaston Miss, and Money Review brings up the rear. Along the back they go. About 700 metres from home, Glen Valley Gift a length in front. Ringside second, the outside, followed by in behind them Haven Court racing third. They're followed by over on the outside, improving is Velba's Orphan, followed by getting further back in the field came Python, then Gaetus, followed by Cross Gauntlet. In behind them second last is Money Review, and last of all is Dallaston Miss. Along the side of the track they come. It's Glen Valley Gift in front. It's about a length in front of Haven Court, now moving quickly up to the outside. They're followed by further back then in the field came on the outside Ringside. Moving around the outside, Velba's Orphan the top weight. On the home turn, 200 to go. Glen Valley Gift a length in front. The danger is Haven Court in the centre, moving up quickly. Python going for the inside and wider out then. From a long way back comes Money Review. In the straight though, Glen Valley Gift's in front. Racing up quickly though, Cross Gauntlet and Cross Gauntlet. Cross Gauntlet has got up to win from Glen Valley Gift. Python ran third. In behind them, Ringside, followed by Money Review. Then Gaetas, Velba's Orphan, knocked up, followed by in behind them, then Dallaston Miss, and Ringside knocked up to be amongst the tail enders. Stand by for the placings on race number 6 on the program. Well, it looks like Glen Valley Gift was going to hang on, but then light about to come on. Light on. Ready to go and racing in the last. Down towards the inside, Tonka Jack showing some pace after the start. Yeo Hamilton up on the outside early in search of a good early position with Rocky Regal. It's inside. As they settle down into stride, Tonka Jack drives through the lead. Rocky Regal's one off the fence. Yeo Hamilton, then El Quillo, followed by Cairo Calling. Back in second last placing, James Brigand. Sing for Supper last of all. 1250 metres to go as they stride out of the straight in the last. Tonka Jack being joined the outside now by Rocky Regal. 3 lengths away in third placing Yeo Hamilton. A further 3 back El Quillo. 2 away then came Cairo Calling the rails, followed by James Brigand. It's about to take off around the outside, and dropping out to last of all Sing for Supper. About 850 metres to go as they go down the back. Tonka Jack the inside and Rocky Regal the outside. At the 800 metre mark, they're a length and a half then on Yeo Hamilton third, followed by El Quillo as the field starts to bunch. James Brigand off around the outside from Cairo Calling, and about 6 lengths away last of all Sing for Supper. 600 to go. Down the side they come. Rocky Regal half a length in front of Yeo Hamilton, the top weight, whipping right around the outside now. And it's Yeo Hamilton now taking up the running. It sprints 2 lengths in front. Cairo Calling's out after it second, followed by El Quillo. Hard-ridden Rocky Regal being passed by James Brigand. And the last pair of Tonka Jack on the home turn with Sing for Supper. 220 to go. They straighten up. Yeo Hamilton's a length in front. Cairo Calling's out after it quickly on the outside. Then El Quillo further back. On the inside, Yeo Hamilton on the outside. Cairo Calling. Cairo Calling draws a neck in front of Yeo Hamilton. Cairo Calling goes home the better. Cairo Calling 3/4 in the last to Yeo Hamilton. 8 away third was El Quillo. A gap back then Sing for Supper, followed by Rocky Regal, James Brigand and Tonka Jack. Numbers about to come up on the last. Stand by for the numbers. Race number 7. Coming into the frame. Number 4 is the winner. Number 4.